Well. Talk about change in fortunes, change in mindset, change in approach. That's what we've seen from Team India. Tosses have gone out the window. Yet again, India have lost the toss, been asked to bat first. And so far in the series, 75 has been their best effort at the end of 10 overs. And even that we considered good by the standards they had set in the first 2 or 3 games. Today, they've gone well above that. Let's have a look. They've improved by 35 runs. Just lost the 1 wicket of Rohit Sharma, who played a champion innings of 64 of just 34. And at the moment, England don't seem to have any answers. In the company of Michael Vaughan on Cricbuzz Comm Box, the only disappointment so far for India is that Surya Kumar started his innings with a single, then followed it with 2 sixes. Do England have an answer now?
Well, it's very difficult when you're up against this kind of quality. The Rohit-Virat Kohli combination, it very much reminds me of Sehwag and Sachin. When you had, Sachin, who was rock solid, consistent. Obviously, his strike rate was tremendous, but you always knew that Sachin was going to be consistent, and that allowed Sehwag just to go early. And that's what's happened today. Virat Kohli, he's just going to bat. He's going to try and bat the 20 overs, knowing that the likes of Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, we've seen him come out with, he's in about 8th gear already. And it just allows the Rishabh Pants also, if he comes out there, just to play and go from around the 2nd or 3rd ball. That combination on the eye of Rohit and Virat Kohli, I don't think there's a better one. I really don't. When those two go out and play in such pure fashion, the answer from England is sometimes that you're just up against someone that's too good or a combination that's too good. A little bit predictable, I guess. England bowled that same length, and they can both play the pull shot and the back-footed strokes. And as soon as it was up, the pitch is beautiful. The commentators have said everything about when it's pitched up and you know that the ball's travelling down the ground. That's when you know that Rohit Sharma is in great form. So the pitch is good. England have tried pretty much what they've been trying for the previous 4 games, but they came up against a combination that were just too good.
I'm just going to steal a line from commentary from our Cricbuzz colleague Harsha Bhogle, who was on commentary, and he said, there are no spectators in the stands, but I wonder how much Virat Kohli has paid to be at the non-strikers end, because as well as he's played, he's watched quite a spectacle at the other end.
Yeah, and maybe India have stumbled across their best combination. Maybe it is that, KL Rahul struggling at the top, Ishan Kishan's injury. Surya Kumar Yadav coming in at number 3 and doing so well, so they wanted to stay with him at 3. Virat Kohli's just too deep at number 4. Maybe they've just stumbled across another great combination, and who knows? It might be that in T20 cricket they start by opening, and then it might just transcend into 50-over cricket as well. We'll have to wait and see. But I know from, if you like, the opposing side's perspective, seeing Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma strolling out there as an opening combination, it's intimidating because they just play pure strokes. They don't look like they're taking risks, and they're scoring so quickly. And as I said, it just allows Rohit Sharma to just go out and play with no real fear at the other end being dismantled, because 80% of the time Virat Kohli is going to be very consistent. I think it's whether it's been stumbled across, whether this has been India's plan all along, only Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli know, but whatever it is, I think they've come across a really, really strong combination at the top.
You alluded to Sachin and Sehwag, that combination. There was a time for the Indian fan, Sachin opening the innings was alien territory, and it took one injury, 82 or 47 at Auckland, in a slightly alien jersey, almost yellow and blue mix, but that completely changed Indian cricket almost, and of course changed Sachin's career. So as you said, it could be the start of something big.
Yeah, it could be. I think it'll start in T20 cricket, 50-over cricket. Virat's so good at number 3 that possibly that doesn't need to change, but who knows in the future where this combination might lead to. But in T20 cricket, when you're an opposing side and you know that you've got 120 balls to try and defend, if you like, and you've got Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli going out there to try and face 120 balls, it's intimidating, because I'm pretty sure one of them, at that combination, if not both, are going to be very, very consistent at the top of the order. So danger times for the other teams around the world seeing that combination.
Quick one from England's perspective, because it's not all done and dusted. Just to project its score as a projection, India still have to go out and get the runs, get close to 200. What do England do from here? Because the one delivery where they followed the mantra of trying to change it, pace off the ball, has got a wicket for Ben Stokes. More of the same?
Yeah, absolutely. I just think they've been a little bit one-dimensional because it's worked in previous games, just whacking, the length hard with their quick bowlers. But when you've got a player that can play the pull shot so well, you then have to change and vary. And I don't think England adapted quick enough. Cutters, slow balls, that's what England are going to have to face. India will turn to the cutters and the slow balls very, very quickly. And as you said, the wicket of Rohit came from a slow ball. So I expect in the next few overs, England to turn to those off-pace deliveries to try and make it that little bit more difficult for India.
Well, just to put things in perspective as you wrap up and say thank you to Michael Vaughan, as we were chatting, the first proper slower delivery other than Ben Stokes, tried by, of course, Chris Jordan, has been very cleverly put to the boundary by Virat Kohli. So maybe India have a counter even for that. Could be ominous, could be looking at 200 plus. We'll check how it happens at the end on Wrap It Up and Cricbuzz Live.